about their drummer?
How about the Professor, Johnny Forstell? He looks like the Unabomber, but don't worry, the real one is still in prison at the Supermax. We got Spider Daniels on guitar. I can tell you he's one of the best around. Philly Filthy Anderson. Fucking monster on drums, man. Give it up for him, really. Because I can play Keith Moon all over the place, but he's a real drummer. You know, like he keeps time. You know? And how about Jim Ferrante, who's the guy we rent the equipment from, but turns out to be this like amazing guitar player fucking nobody knows. Matt D'Esposito, of course, because Matt plays every song. Tommy Irwin, who kind of looks like a Carney firefighter because he is, but he actually plays with Artemis Pyle and Leonard Skinner on a fairly regular basis, even though he's in a douchebag band. And Bobby Sabalo, the congas and the flutes and wind instruments, he really works his ass off. So what I'd like to do is we want to get the great Ghost Band up here. So Steve, Grisham, Jimmy Sexton. So we'll give you, while they're setting up, and Matthew takes a quick pee or something, let's go from over here. The big blonde-haired guy who looks like Greg Allman and pretty much sings like him was in a great band many years ago called the Henry Paul Band, which is an offshoot of the Outlaws. He actually sang their biggest hit. He sang Crossfire, which we will be doing in a little bit. And he's a phenomenal player. He's played with everybody there is out of the Jacksonville music scene, which means people from Leonard Skinner and, you know, anyone you can imagine of that genre he's played with. And he's legit. He's got his own solo albums he's released. He's a tremendous player. His name is Barry Rapp on the keys. And the guy hiding behind the amp over there, trying to tune up, he's the curly-haired guy. He played in the Outlaws many years ago in the 1980s, and he played with the real fucking deal. He played with Henry Paul and Huey Thomason and David Dick, so it was about as close as you're going to get to the original band, you know, sans Billy Jones. I guess was too drunk at the time. But he's had a band with Barry and Jimmy Sexton called the Ghost Riders, which is a more recent Southern rock band, and we're going to actually do a couple of their songs tonight. And they're a very good band. They've been up here before previous concerts, you know, because I know a lot of people haven't been to this before. But it's a tremendous guitar player, Mr. Steve Grisham on guitar. And the tall guy over here, who just disappeared, it's pretty hard for him to disappear, he's about 6'12". His name, and he has played with everybody there is that you can imagine in Southern rock. There isn't like somebody he didn't jam with or play with, or check his like Facebook page. There's like 500 names on it of people he's played with. So some great stuff. His name is Mr. Jimmy Sexton, wherever you are, Jimmy.
I was trying not to add to
the outside. What's he doing out here? He's getting ready to play. And who else will be with us on this? Tom Irwin will be with us. And the big guy who looks like he just came off a Viking longboat and is here to rape and pillage. Even though he's really... Well, is he Irish or is he Scottish? I think he's Irish. Irish. Yeah, he's not a Mac, he's a Mick. So he's Tom McClear, the giant of a man over here you can't miss, because if he's sitting in front of you, you don't see anything else besides his white head. So that would be Mr. Tom McClear on the vocals, and he will be helping us out with that kind of stuff. So give him a nice hand. So, oh, okay. Yeah, you know, on the table, the band who comes up here, who I'm playing with, do not